Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though? Heist Man, the foe, talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions. Man, let me tell you what I've been watching on TV, man. It's a show called The Americas. I think everybody should watch this, man. It's a good, like 10-piece documentary about animals, man. I'm talking about, I think every teacher should be playing this inside of their school, like elementary school, whatever grades you want to put them, start them off watching them. I think it should be mandatory, man. I don't know if y'all seen this, man. It's on NBC, and it's on the Peacock network. It's streaming The Americas. An epic 10-part television. Man, it's dope. It's hosted by, what's my man's in them name? Tom Hanks. He doing this thing, not hosting it, but he narrating it. He doing a great job, man. I'm talking about, this is the first time I'm glad they didn't have Morgan Freeman doing it. Because Morgan Freeman would have put me to sleep. And to come some on the Serengeti. You seen the wolf. I don't think a wolf will be in the Serengeti. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, man. I don't about geography off right now. But big shout out to Tom Hanks, man. He did a great job. I'm talking about his comedy inside of it. I like it, man. I'm talking about, y'all should check it out. The Americas, yo. They talking about the North and South Americas, basically. I'm talking about they showing everywhere from North and South America. I'm talking about, like, this part of the ocean, the West Coast, the East Coast, the North, I'm talking about the Amazon. They covering everything, man. It's so dope. I'm talking about they talking about sharks. I'm talking about you seeing stuff about sharks that you ain't never heard about it. Big shout out to the cameramen. I'm talking about, I think they said they worked 5 years on this. I'm learning so much about sharks. I'm learning so much about the buffaloes. They giving out some great information on this. Wolves, how they hunt and all this stuff. I'm talking about raccoons that live in they were showing this set of raccoons that live in the city and how they're technically smarter than other raccoons from the country. I don't know how. I mean, maybe because they have more tasks, they got to evade people. That's what I'm saying. And get back to their family and feed their peoples. Man, it's so dope, man. Learning about this right here. I'm telling you, and the camera work is beautiful. These bugs right here. Man, I learned so much about bugs, yo. It's crazy about. I'm gonna see what gets me the most. It's probably the mating it take for animals to mate. That's what I learned the most about it, like what they do and like they struggle. I mean, it's some animals, man, that they gotta like. What are they talking about, man? They had these crabs up there. These crabs that come up out the ground and they do their thing. They got to make it all the way over here to this certain place, but between this certain place is a street, a highway, a road. So a road is going through there, and if they make it, they can go over there and mate. But before they even get there, they got a little journey to make, and they can get cooked inside because of the heat. The heat. I don't want to spoil it for you, man, but it's heat that cooks the damn crab inside of the little shell. They just, I can't make it, and they die. But then if they make it, they got to get past this street, this one-way street, and this little country road, and cars be running them over. There's so many crabs in the road. Like, damn, they be showing them move and getting out the way, and they playing Frogger with crabs. It was so dope, though, to watch that, man. These bees, like, you can see, like, the camera, how to work the camera to get the iridescence up there. Man, I learned so much about this shit right here. Butterflies. Oh my God. You never know they plight. Oh, I don't know the word I'm using right now. Y'all know what I mean, though, man. Army ants. I'm talking about, this is probably some of the coolest shit I ever heard of, man, watching these army ants. And they work like a real army. It's the soldiers, they go out to go do their thing to get the meat and all this stuff. And like, what is this, man? You can see, like, they have like a line of army ants from the thing they killed, taking it back to the queen. But on the sideline is different. It's an ant up there with bigger antennas, and he like guarding the shit the whole time. Then on that same group of ants is ants that got longer legs to carry it back. So I'm seeing like the whole system. I'm seeing like you just think you just looking on the ground and seeing ants, but it's like ants doing different things. Like inside of it, man, they got an ant that they're going back to their honeycomb hideout, or they what do you call it, the colony that's alive. They made it into a living refrigerator. The stuff they coming back, they feeding to this ant. He just up there on the ceiling, and he getting fat about the size of a grape. That's big for an ant to get the size of a grape, his belly. And it's so they can keep their food during the I think it's the summer. When they get hot, when they go underneath the ground in the summer, something like that. And they can't even, and it's ants with wings up in there, but they can't get out of the underneath the colony until it rains and the ground get moist so they can dig out and they fly. And what their mission is to do is fly to go set up a colony somewhere else. I'm telling you, man, the army ant, I'm sitting there like, yo, this crazy. I'm looking at it's like probably 7 or 8 different ants inside of an ant colony. It's like the queen, the gatherers. I'm sitting there like blown out of my mind, yo. Don't smoke while you doing it. You, swear to God, this is the greatest ant I've ever seen, cuz. No, I'm playing. But for real, what's other things, man? Birds. It's so many different groups of birds. I mean, not groups, but species. There's so many species of birds, and I'm telling you, man, y'all need to put y'all kids onto this, because if I'd have learned some of this stuff earlier in my life, I think I probably would be maybe a botanist. That's for plants, but maybe a botanist, maybe a damn. Cause they show something about trees too. Trees are living things. Everybody know trees are living, but the way they live and what they do, how they, you like, what they do that? A tree can do that. A tree can make their own rain, basically. That's what they do. They oxygen, carbon monoxide, rain, and all this stuff. But them birds, I'm talking about when I'm learning about birds and all they species and watching their mating rituals, watching they like, wow, every bird. I'm talking about they got birds that's dancing. I'm talking about they got like what are they, flamingos? You see like 20 of them just doing a boom, 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 boom. That's amazing. I swear to God, it look crazy. You see like 30 birds walking and like 30 other birds, like the bird bitches, bird women or something. It's like they courting. Oh, I like his dance moves. And I'm talking about some other birds. They flap their wings, some flap their tails, some flap their. I'm learning about eagles and watching them fly and not move their whole body, they neck, their head stand still. And they just, I ain't got that. Pause. I ain't got no neck motion. But yo, the Americas, man, y'all should check this out. I'm telling you, put your kids on it. Watch it with your family. So many animals. And it's America's animals, or the North Americas and South America, the snow, I'm just learning so much. There's vast material out there to learn from. I think, like I said, I think this is probably one of the best documentaries I've seen. Maybe because it's modern too. You know, the cameras they have now, they didn't have back on National Geographic and the BBC and all that stuff back then. But the cameras they have now is like, whoa. It's some bad cameras, man. I'm talking about you. I'm saying like, man, is this AI? This cannot be real. This can't be real. They be doing. They say they worked on this for 5 years. Like for as the cameraman and all this stuff, going underneath the ocean, the top. America, this is probably the dopest thing I've seen in a long time, man. And I ain't even finished it yet. I'm trying to. I only got 10 episodes. I'm at like 7 right now. I ain't even seen the last 8. I ain't seen 8, 9, or 10. I'm watching them 7 right now. And it's like, man, I got to say something about this, man. Just because I think a lot of kids will like this. I think a lot of children will learn from this and just see things, and maybe they could change their trajectory in life. I know it would have changed mine. I don't know what I'd have been doing. I could have been a birdologist. Just by looking at this, I want to be Birdman. Nah, you know what I mean though. Just watching, there's so many birds. I'm really infatuated with birds now for some reason. It ain't some reason. This is the Americas. I didn't know it was that many birds. I know it's a whole bunch of birds and toucans and out in the Amazon and all these. It's like, oh, I probably can name like 30 birds right now. That ain't nothing. After learning all these birds and just seeing them, man, just like, I'm really fascinated about birds now. And all type of them, and hummingbirds and the colors they change. I'm seeing their whole body change a whole nother color. It's like, whoa, what is this bird doing, man? Birds fighting, birds loving. I'm telling you, the what I'm really thinking I'm fascinated about is the mating ritual. Not the act of it, but what they have to do it. Like they build nests, build birds. They try to they show out. They put on their best clothes. They dance. They move. They do all type of things to attract their mate, and it's so wild watching it, man. It's like, damn. Anyway, man, I can't sell it to you no more than I just did right now. I just think The Americas is one of the best things on TV right now. Y'all check it out. If y'all ain't see it on NBC, go to Peacock. They got it up there. And like I said, big shout out to Tom Hanks, man. Fucking Forrest Gump did his thing with this. Forrest Gump, yeah, that dude, big and all. Joe Foster versus the volcano. What else he do? He did some shit. Y'all know Tom Hanks, man. Like I said, I'm glad it wasn't Morgan Freeman though. I don't think I could have listened to him. I couldn't watch this and did that, man. Even though he dope in his own way from narrating and stuff, but that's the Morgan Freeman is usually the narration go-to guy. I would have went to sleep. I don't think I could have watched them talk about this stuff. Big shout out to Tom Cruise or Tom Hanks. I said Tom Cruise. That movie is gonna come out though. Can't wait to see that. Anyway, I go live on the channel on Friday nights. Holla at your boy. Y'all go check out The Americas, man, on NBC, Peacock, whatever you can find, YouTube, or whatever, man. Holla at your boy. I go live on the channel on Friday nights. Come through and holla at me. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. All them good buttons you gotta hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. Like I said, I go live on Fridays. Tell me what you feel. Tell me if you've seen The Americas. If you've seen The Americas, tell me what's your favorite part about it in the comment section. Till next time, holla at your boy, Heist Man the Foe. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.